Harish.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters. I would like to start off the meeting with the timer report. Toastmaster Rakesh. Just tell us how much time the speakers. Uh,
I think everyone took me very seriously. Everyone on time.
and how much time the both speakers took?
Speaker one 6 minutes 30 seconds. So time limit is 6 minutes, but 30 minutes extendable. 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds is extendable. So Sunny also 6 minutes 20 seconds. Table topic session.
Half an hour. Thank you so much. What do you do? Good job, yes. I'd like to call upon the listener of the day, Toastmaster Aditya, please.
Good evening, Toastmasters and dear guests. A small rule. I've prepared a few questions and I will ask only those who raise their hands among all. So, Toastmaster Sunny mentioned about a renowned illusionist or magician that he got inspired of. So, anyone can. Toastmaster. Okay, yeah, please. Yeah, okay. During an auditor test, Toastmaster Marita was working at a organization.
Just a
Yeah. Toastmaster Tejas is from Goa. So this is Goa is familiar for special drink. So anyone can name it. Yeah. Then, okay. So,
Water for it.
I request the three of you to stand up. Right.
You can stand up. Tiebreaker.
All three women. Women.
In Toastmaster Tejas speech, he mentioned about a renowned CEO of a mobile company. Can anyone? Yeah. Okay. So the listener goes to.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aditya, for doing a very smooth role. You not want me to come into picture and scold you, but thank you. Because I'm telling you right. Okay. I'd like to dive right into the meeting, starting with the evaluator one. Can we have evaluator one, Toastmaster Aditya? Evaluate.
Very good evening to everyone once again. A very good evening to Toastmaster Pages. I think we all can say this for sure. It was a hilarious, very hilarious speech, and one of the most effective ways to connect with people is by using humor, and it won all of our hearts, and it was a beautiful, very, very funny speech, and all kudos to you. You started the speech by giving a very healthy reminder, something all mostly women can relate to, something of skincare routine. Our number one rule: always stay hydrated, always drink lots of water, and thanks for that daily reminder. You also spoke about something we all could relate to, going to Goa. I'm pretty sure everyone here has gone to Goa. But like going there to beaches sober, really, you need to improve on that. No, not good. And second point is something you spoke a lot about your family, gave us insight into your family. You spoke about how your parents are opposites, your dad being more calm and chill, and your mom being a bit stressful, and but she's an entrepreneur, so that's something to it. And something I related to personally is being lazy and googling all the time to make me feel less guilty. I'm sure everyone can relate at this point. And you also shared about a lot of your hobbies like chess, football, tabla, singing, which was a great insight of your life. You took us through all your stages in life, which was going to school and getting less marks, and then going to PUC and being depressed, 12th grade, I'm sure everyone's depressed. So this whole icebreaker speech was very relatable to us. And as this icebreaker, I will be giving more improvements. All in all, it was a great, amazing speech. And looking forward to many of your future speeches. And a round of applause.
First of all, the evaluator, thank you. Enough being very encouraging to our speaker who came and rocked the stage. Just one um, improvement, I would say, not improvement, basically, I don't know what to call it, but whatever. So, yes, it is icebreaker, but I'm sure you have told 10 points is great, right? One challenge which you can take it up for the next, something which you can do better. That could have come out. We not have told more than one, obviously because it is an icebreaker. But one thing which, because we always want to know, okay, where else I can do better. That pack. So that could have come out of it, but I think you did a very good job. We have a huge round of applause for her. Now, we have a lot of funny men in our club, and this one guy is going to be one hell of a funny guy. Um, Loud is what I like about him is very unassuming. Like there's not much to expect from him, but when he comes on the stage, he gives you killer one-liners and makes you laugh. And I I like the entire transition of your story about your life. Uh, Couple of things it takes as challenges, I would say. So I would really want to know if there are some people here, some people there, because I've seen you in other speeches as well. You tend to remember, you tend to look at one place. What you could do is simple: either look down or just continue staring at them. You will not know anything either way, right? Like what are you going to talk next? So you just stare at them. That's one. And two, I've been telling this to almost everybody who likes rocking. So you also have a tendency to rock. So try your best, if possible, just to stay. That's the only two things I have for you. Very hilarious, funny, and I think you can become a stand-up because you have a very unassuming way. People, uh, it's not that you're trying to be funny; you are funny. So thank you so much, Tejas, and give a round of applause to him as well. Second evaluator was Mika.
Good evening, everyone, again, and Sunny, especially. Starting off with your opening, Sunny. People have questions and then have good morning and all of that. People have some voice tone, but Sunny had the whole stage set up. Now that shows the involvement. And the best part about your opening, you got the woo factor. When you just open that curtain, it was like woo. That was really remarkable, actually. To get that attention from the audience in the beginning, it's actually really a great point or something we can all learn from. Second, coming to the content of it, I felt like it made a lot of sense because if you observe, the content was more communication, like from his school days, interaction, when he played cards, interaction, then coming to his work, he was voice and communication role, and then there was journalism, and then comes the event management, and he relates it back. So there's like a transition, and it made a lot of sense for your icebreaker in Toastmasters. And there was also another aspect to it, which was a trick and a luck when you came into the stock market, a luck factor. So I thought the content made a lot of sense for introducing you to Toastmasters platform. Then coming to your third, really great point, I saw summarizing. At the end, you summarized what you said, and it made all your audience take back something, like something from you. So I think that was great. And also something you added was you used the word of the day, which was great. I want to ask you, did you decide it just before the speech after saying the thing, or you already had it in mind? Again, that's also something we can pick upon on spot. Even though you have a prepared speech, you add that touch where everyone can relate. Next, coming to the whole purpose of the speech, icebreaker. And where you added this element, I thought was when you introduce yourself, you also gave that part of curiosity. Wait for my next speech. Wait, I am coming. There's more. Did it twice. Once with the card tricks, I'm going to use it somewhere, and once with the stock market that I'm going to do it somewhere. So thought that was really well. And something I also want to observe here is you're wearing formals. It's a great thing when you come on stage, especially in like Toastmasters platform. You're required to wear formals, at least when you're taking up a role. So I think it's a great practice. Next, again, is timings. You were on time. So, guys, when you come up on stage and you have a time given, it is minimum to maximum. Minimum, you great. But when you use the maximum time here, that's when it goes to the next point. That's why that 30 seconds is given. And he finished it within that 30 seconds or something. Again, Sunny is great. But again, with all of this, we know, what a confident speaker you are and all. But the challenge, which from my side it is I think you can, as already you're so confident, you know what you're doing, maybe experiment with the kind of speeches. One is humorous, one is fully serious. Now I know your type of, what is your style on stage. Maybe experiment with this style. That's the challenge from me, and it was a great speech. And obviously, we're all looking forward to your more speeches. Thank you.
Wasn't that a great evaluation?
Yes.
Okay, so Monica set the tone for the entire evaluation. You had your 8 points covered, right? That is something of a great evaluator. What you explained, what you want to talk about, and tell the speaker how to do it by showing it yourself. That's a great evaluator. One point is that saw the red card and you started rushing, I think, towards the end. And yeah, so that could have been maybe a little avoided maybe. That's the only thing. But wonderful evaluator, the Master Varnika. The speaker today didn't get the memo of not. So every speaker before him were only seeing one side of the stage. Toastmaster Sunny was till then was the one person who saw the entire room. Eye contact was perfect. One. Two, the man was prepared. He was icebreaker, he was prepared with one wooing factor, according to Toastmaster Varnika, and also gave us 3 lessons to take home as well. One thing which I thought was a miss in a icebreaker, I didn't know more about you as a person. I know you might have thought about it, but where you born, where you live, because none of us know you. Your family, maybe, yes, we know your professional life, your schooling to some extent. But what was Sunny as a kid? Yes, he was notorious, but was he caught doing magic tricks? Maybe, you never know that. Maybe that could have been added a few lines about yourself, your dreams, aspirations, your maybe where you want to go for a trip, or maybe things like that. Some incentives about you. Even though you didn't have a planned speech, this is about you. So you could have added something more about you as a person. That's the only thing I have for, for you. And again, can we have Toastmaster? Can we have a huge round of applause? Done with that, I will like next time call upon the our counter Toastmasters to be on stage, please.
Today, the guy didn't have that much of work today. Toast did a great job getting a one line. Rashida had 2 hours at the last. Till that time, it was very good. And Arna had a lot of hours, as well as Anirudh, a lot of hours. And JP had 1 hour. Arpita had 2 hours. Tejas, good, nothing. Except one like, and Varnika, Sunny had 3 hours. Pradyumna had multiple hours. And Arithmetic had 1 hour, but it had multiple euros. And Amarita, nothing. Namita had multiple hours. Melia had 1 hour, and Rakesh. Yeah, good job, guys. Nothing much.
Thank you. you so much, Sudhir. Very direct in your narration. One point of takeaway for you and the coming accountants would be yes, I'm just calling out something, calling out one. How is it going to help me, right? So why not like I've seen other accountants do this. One give a challenge saying that okay, I used five, maybe I used 10 today. And can you make it seven next time? That is an encouragement to a person who's using a lot like me. Or you could also maybe talk about what other words you can use, if not for art. And maybe a couple of lines about why people use art in the first place. Uh, like me. So we'll be more conscious enough to think before talking. That is a couple of points which you can do. And so this is common thing to all the accountants from now on. Thank you so much, Toastmasters. Next, I call upon the bond of Sunshine Toastmaster, JP.
Doing again.
Good evening.
Good evening.
There are three people who use the word of the day. First is TM Tejas, TM Sunny, and TM Pradeep. Good job. There are many great line one-liners which both of the speakers used today. Coming to TM Tejas' speech, the three P's is very unexpected. I also drink water. Hilarious. Make mistakes, but don't repeat them. A lazy guy makes a completes a tough job the most easiest way. TM Sunny, TM Sunny is profound, narcissistic, relentless, 100-hour rule. That's one that you used for this. Nobody can progress single-handedly. Never underestimate the value of luck. The story of card tricks is really important as a card trick itself, as a trick itself. Wonderful lines. Coming to Team Pradyumna, who is the word generic. We have TM Anirudh, who is
Unassuming.
is again very relatable to his speech. So, this was my report. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster JP, for being very depth in your MN report. Were there any improvements among speakers? That is the one thing you should have thought about. Maybe if he had made a spelling mistake, an error, or not be using some word in such a way. You just call out as a group saying that this is what you're supposed to do so that next time you will do a great job. So, use it. Can we have a great round of applause for that? Can I invite Toastmaster Rakesh again on stage for his timer report?
As I already told everyone on time, speaker 1 Tejas 6 minutes 30 seconds, Sunny speaker 2 6 minutes 20 seconds, Apita evaluator 1 2 minutes, Varnika 3 minutes 19 seconds, evaluator 2, table topic session, uh, Rutvik 1 minute 20 seconds, Marita 1 minute 25 seconds, Ashutosh 1 minute 28 seconds, Arshita 1 minute, Namit 1 minute 30 seconds, Melvia 1 minute 11 seconds. All are on time.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters and Toastmaster Rakesh, for keeping this session already 8:40, almost over. Another 10 minutes, we're going to get over. So thank you so much, all the role takers for speakers for being on time. I would like to. So the meeting voting links are the. Oh wait, wait till. Yeah, voting links are on the app WhatsApp, and please vote. I'm counting. I'll tell you how much I'm counting. So I need that many number of people to vote. Thank you so much. Now, continuing with the role takers, essay Toastmaster Ashutosh. I've been seeing you for quite some time now, 2 3 months. Uh, me this third or fourth time because of my regularity. But been seeing you, and boy, I thought today was you were at the most confident. Like it took you maybe 30 to 40 seconds to break your own ice, but once you got going, you were very confident. You put it out there, and you understand what you're saying, and your ideas whether the topic was based on the theme, either by asking the audience who was the first country, or basically telling us stories. That is a beautiful job. You follow the three rules of the meeting, and snacks. Thank you to the SA team for the snacks as well. Different, yes, as a SA team. That's fine. Um, just one thing which I thought, two things I wanted to do is one. I This is something which I've seen throughout the meeting for everybody. You have a tendency to just see on one side of the stage, right? Like you do shit like maybe 5 seconds, will come back here. So if you can distribute among us, we all will feel belonged. That's one. And two, I felt the conclusion, you conclude your speech very abruptly, is what I would think. Maybe next time just finish the last thought and try to have some kind of conclusion which would close the entire chapter. That's two. And three, maybe if possible, could have introduced Hashita in a uh, more elegant, no, not elegant, I want to say more curious way, I would say, like something which we do not know about. Because that's the challenge of every essay, to introduce a person 24 times. How do you do that? Think out of the box. And that is something which I would advise you to do so. That's a challenge, I would say. These are three things I have for you, Ashutosh. Brilliant job done. Proud of you. Applause. When the president comes to the stage, he always sets the stage on fire. She has beautiful poetic sense of words, and I think that really played it out today. And I felt she was more emotional and more powerful because of the theme, and it came out like a tiger roaring, and I think that came out very well. Um, the same thing to you as well. You focus on one side too much. Give the girl a chance as well. Because like I mean, left side is maybe you keep seeing that. That's the only thing I have for you. Nothing else. Brilliant job. You spoke of the theme. You covered those passages in general. How we can empower a person. You connected all the theme. Great job done, Toastmaster Hashita. Applause. I love our secretaries. I just love them because they're not there in the meeting, but they do a beautiful job. Like it's like they are doctor strains, if anybody gets a reference, that they are the past and yeah, time and then they exactly know what is happening. And Toastmaster Sudhir again, a brilliant job done. Um, One thing which I could maybe, just maybe, if you could not have had notes, see, you didn't use them. That's the best part. You didn't use them, but you had it. So if you could, it's like a restraining, like it's like a basically handcuff which you don't want. So just keep it on the side and come back and deliver the same way how you delivered, and that would be great. Responsibility. Yes, somebody's staring at me with perplexed eyes, but I think she did a fantastic job today. What I liked about Toastmasters Aruna is come prepared, do your homework, and introduce each and everyone so beautifully, not only us, the guests as well. And that kind of preparation, it really takes some time. And also, when you finish, the speaker finishes his speech, connect with them in some way. A great job done. Yes, you might have been nervous. Only one, again, this time, like I'm saying, the challenge I would say is you over the stage for the next for at least 20-25 minutes of the entire duration. One, how can you do justice is first being prepared, that's fine. But two, being confident in yourself, right? I think you had the content, you had what it takes, just maybe a nudge of that confidence, and I think you just can fly. And and one thing which again this training is challenge I would say is the notes. Maybe see what will you do without them? You still have to talk. Exactly right. So have them close in a maybe in that cupboard. Come here and it's like Red Bull. May your wings fly. Back to you. Sorry. Give me applause. Pradyumna, I really like your different enigmatic approach of having the pictures. I love them. Um, and yeah, now and your pictures idea is really out of the box, I would say. And people already everybody spoke at least a minute or so. Couple of points which I think you can remember from here on. One one category of the audience, namely the guests, felt really isolated because you could have called a couple of them. There are four guests today on the stage. Maybe you could have called three Toastmasters and then a couple of guests. And again, Toastmasters to understand what how Toastmasters event is going. So they can also coming here for a reason, right? To dispel their fear of public speaking. That could be one way to start it off. Two, what I did like your idea of having photos or pictures on stage. So I made it as simple as maybe some animations or maybe a color, which because people took their time to figure out what it was, right? So we needed to have a clearer image, something which you can construe anything, be color red or maybe a person in a bicycle, just maybe a figure, something which we can all be close with is what I would say. And the second thing which I have on the thing is that talking about pictures, you can ask them to use the creative hacks. Like for example, we have one person smell. We have used to think of stories, but not the rest of them used. Maybe stories, maybe about maybe about something which they have encountered. So you could have given them kind of tips to help them pass the exam. They could have done a better job. So these are the couple of points. Can we have a applause? Great. I am done with all my role takers. Now, can anybody say why did I call the listener first? Like I saw a couple of perplexed faces when I called the listener first. Why?
Because you have more time to go.
Basically, calling the listener first would dispel any cheating because when the evaluators come on the stage, everybody would know what the speaker spoke about.
Maggie.
So, to brush off the cheating, I think this is a good practice to follow because let it be a very fair quiz and competition, and that is something which you can follow from now on. All the listener first, then time, and then the evaluators. Right? Yes. I think the meeting started at 7. we took our board meet time for 7:1 or 7:2 to start, but Ashutosh started on time at 7 p.m. Great job, Ashutosh. We are also ending at 8:50, another 5 minutes. I would give by 9 o'clock. We'll be ending the meeting. Another kudos to the entire committee here. I was really happy to be here. That is as a GE after a very long time, and I learned about how to be funnier, how one person has promised us magic tricks in the future, how how to be great evaluators, how to think out of the box like Toastmasters Pradyumna. So these are a few things I learned, and thank you so much. And back to our adorable, our
Toastmaster, wasn't this evaluation something different? What I learned through this evaluation is ensure to talk about some improvements, to not to take my notes. What else? And something that I noticed because of Navat was the Women's Day. I noticed I didn't think of it, but thought differently was the word of the day and theme. Somewhere it's a bit fishy, right? Do you all feel that? I have a question for all of you, especially the men here who are married. Just give me three different things that women need in their life. And now that we have a word of the day which is a little fishy and kind of diplomatic also, but still, I think Shubhankar has to start this.
What is the question again?
Three things that a woman need in her life.
Women need in her life.
Yeah, there is some requirement for every woman.
Women don't need anything.
Shubhankar, I'm going to complain about you. Okay.
Why do women need anything? Huh? We're talking about equity, equality. Why would they need anything?
What do you
They're
think?
fine on their own.
So it's the
Women stands for without man.
Thank you for that knowledge. Ashutosh, you want to share?
So I thought from the first is security, and I think women also need to stay there.
Okay.
And they need to be heard. They need to feel celebrated and special. And they need masculinity in some way to manage them.
Thank you, Ashutosh.
Respect, love, and freedom.
Thank you, everyone. Now we are about to end our session. So for that, I would like to hand over to a very special person who is a symbol of a woman with a lot of power, a super mom, a person who motivates all of us to take up passion. She's an entrepreneur as well. Back to our president, Toastmaster Harshita.
Today was a wonderful meeting. I feel like every speech is special, but the icebreakers have their own magic. And yes, I met Sunny and I met Tejas, but I met two different magical people here. The way they weave their story, the way they made us laugh, the way they made us curious. It was amazing to meet you. Welcome, Sunny, and welcome, Tejas. This stage is calling out to you. We are going to wait for your speeches. And we're so glad that you broken the ice with us. And I would also like to, I'm really happy to see some of our old Toastmasters who haven't been active. Toastmaster Marita, Pradyumna, Melvia, Rutvik. I think Sunshine, Anirudh also. I think Sunshine is its members. I think Sunshine gets energy with everyone here, and we need you to be here. We need you to encourage us and be a part of the club. We will really grow. And next week is a very, very special meeting. It's an open house session. So, an open house meeting is an opportunity for the world to see our club. we don't do anything different. We continue doing our same old meetings, but yes, your friends, your families, your niece, nephew, anyone is allowed to attend our meeting. There'll be an amazing keynote speaker who's going to be talking about the anatomy of humor, which is really nice. We'll have Priyadarshi sir giving one of his most wonderful speeches. We won't reveal the other role takers, again, who are really exciting. And it is going to be something that you don't want to miss. Do attend the open house session. Do bring your friends, family, and everyone else as well. And now I would like to announce the winners for today. The best role taker, we have a three-way vote, which is for the timer Toastmaster Rakesh, grammarian Toastmaster Jaiprakash, and listener Toastmaster Arita. All three of you can please come. The best role taker today is me. The best table topic speaker is me. And this always right, I'm starting to really suspicious. The best speaker today is Toastmaster Tejas. The best evaluator today is Toastmaster Varnika. The best listener is our guest.